Hello everyone, I am Muhammad Azim Shahmi bin Muntir. Today I will be talking about a critical ethical issue in business, which is corporate pollution and its impact on society, business, and what it means to lead ethically. Ethics guide decision making in business. Without clear ethical standards, companies may face problems like fraud, exploitation, or in our focus today, which is pollution. As companies grow, so does their impact, and that includes their responsibility to act morally. What is corporate pollution? Corporate pollution is the release of harmful substances into the environment by industries, especially petroleum and chemical sectors. These actions harm air, water, land, wildlife, and human health. Often, short-term profits are prioritized over long-term consequences. For example, petroleum drilling releases methane and toxic waste. In the chemical industries, toxins can lead to serious illness like neurotoxics and cardiovascular disease. What is ethical challenges for corporate pollution? Firstly, underreporting of emission is prevalent. Studies reveal that many corporations disclose only a fraction of their actual greenhouse gas emissions, obscuring the true environmental impact. Secondly, greenwashing misleads consumers. Companies often market products as eco-friendly without substantial evidence, diverting attention from genuine sustainability efforts. While thirdly, regulatory gaps and weak enforcement allow harmful practices to persist. In some regions, environmental violations go unpunished, undermining accountability. Lastly, legacy pollution from past industrial activities continues to harm ecosystems, with persistent pollutants like heavy metals remaining in our environment. Corporate pollution doesn't just harm the environment, it affects everyone connected to a business. Let's explore to the four major areas of impact in more detail. First is the impact on the business. Pollution directly threatens a company operation and survival. Businesses that violate the environmental regulation often face legal action, fines, or even shutdown. The second one is the impact on shareholders and investors. Pollution also hits investors. When companies are involved in environmental scandals, stock prices often crash, so shareholders can lose confidence in pulling out their investment and lowering company valuation. At broader level, society suffers the most. Communities near factories often deal with poor air quality, unsafe drinking water, and increased rates of asthma, cancer, and other illnesses. Ecosystems also suffer. Water pollution kills aquatic life, reduces biodiversity, and weakens food chains, while forest destruction and toxic emission contribute to climate change that will threaten the future for everyone. For consumers, the impact can be both emotional and physical. Pollution can poison the products we rely on. Industrial waste can contaminate water, crops, livestock, and seafood. People may unknowingly consume food laced with toxic chemicals that will risk long-term to the health issues. As a reflection, personally, I believe businesses have a duty to not just to make profits, but to protect the environment and people's well-being. For me, values like integrity, responsibility, and sustainability come first. That's why I believe ethical leadership is key. It's about making decisions that go beyond legal compliance, decisions that are rooted in long-term environmental justice. So, how can companies take real ethical action? First, by designing with sustainability in mind. Patagonia, for example, uses recycled materials and promotes product use. IKEA applies circular design principles, making products easier to recycle and repurpose. Other than that, collaboration also matters. Nestle partners with NGOs to tackle plastic waste, and Microsoft introduced an internal carbon tax to cut emission companies wide. These are not just eco-friendly moves, but they are ethical strategies that align profit with purpose. As a conclusion, corporate pollution is an ethical crisis, not just an environmental one. We need companies that care about people and the planet. Through ethical leadership and sustainable practices, we can restore trust, protect our future, and build a better world. That's all from me. Thank you.